How's it going, guys? Hope you guys have had a great night so far. I am going to be playing Neofeud tonight, which is another futuristic cyberpunk sci-fi click adventure game. So if you liked Techno Babylon, then this might be something similar, but I don't know yet. I haven't really read too much about it. As I've said before, I kind of like to keep myself in the dark before I go into these games, so let's jump into it and see if we like it. I'm really liking the music so far, though. Play intro. Is there any reason to say no? I'm assuming it's a cutscene of some sort, so give it a shot. Terminator.
The Golem project
robots.
has been activated. Rollout will be finalized within the week.
And the prototypes?
We have the United Metropoles on a tight leash. The defectives will be disposed of or recycled discreetly.
I don't see why we must treat them this way. They are sentient beings. They're thinking, feeling individuals.
They're not people. Anthropomorphism is counterproductive.
What about the temporal dislocation? Continuum alterations would prove a liability.
An unfortunate oversight, but we are looking into the renegade time traveler. We suspect a neo-feudal royal has gone rogue.
Music keeps stopping.
And the father of artificial intelligence? If he defects to our corporate state competitors, he could give them the ultimate technology.
We can always manufacture more money, the same way we manufacture consensus reality.
You still don't understand. We are on the edge of a global meltdown. The post-human species is primed. We won't get another chance to ascend.
Singularity happens but once. The kingdom of heaven open for an instant to the chosen.
Or perhaps we are Prometheus, moths to the flame.
The bugs will be burnt indeed, the defective prototypes recycled. There are no errors in paradise.
I'm not sure why the music keeps stopping whenever somebody talks. Sounds like it's trying to play on the same channel. Something like that.
You have reached your maximum nicotinoid consumption. You must wait 24 hours before.
Goddamn social justice AI. What the hell is this traffic? Jesus, weren't we supposed to have the goddamn flying cars by now? Oh, right. Too bad I wasn't born with a silver spoon up my butt. Stupid cyber arm glitching out again. Well, I can't afford to fix it right now, and I'm already late.
Humans only.
Shoot, did I bring my mileage receipts for reimbursement? Okay, good. I'll need that cash for rent. Fiscal better not cheap out on me again. I'm already surviving on krill paste and soy man noodles to make ends meet. Damn arm.
He shook his ID out of his wallet. No, go back. You're dumb. so silent? Why does the music not play? I am so confused. No ambient sound, no music.
Do you think someone on the other team's gonna make this?
Oh, that's weird. So it was all the way down and wasn't playing, but I clicked it. We'll try this. Alright, so we have a different action, or a different icon per action. I wonder if there are shortcuts to each one of these. Doesn't look like it. Can't do 1, 2, and 3. W is walk. U is use. Okay, so it's from a standpoint of whatever it starts with, not lined up for a convenience factor. 1, 2, 3, 4, Q, W, E, R, something like that. So W is walk, U is use, T for talk, and L for look. Alright, it's locked. My office is in room 105. Yeah, I kind of didn't realize how much I liked the 2-click interfaces for all these games I've been playing. It's the left click to use, right click to look, and then items. Card reader is coded to my consciousness validation card. I can just swipe my wallet here since my card's inside. Move the mouse to the top of the screen to use your inventory items. Well, eyeball, yeah. Ain't my first rodeo. Just have to swipe my card here and then forget that it's not in there. Well, not forget, but realize that it's not in there because you dropped it, you dingus.
Son of a bitch. I must have dropped my consciousness card back in the lobby. I better find that card, and the boss is gonna roast my butt.
That bugs me a lot. Like, a lot. That the music just stops altogether. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I feel like that can't be something that was intentional. One of these fuckers picked it up.
Damn, where the hell is my card? I better go ask around.
Alright, we have to talk to all of these guys.
Hey, psst. You happen to see a consciousness card around here?
I haven't. Sorry.
Nano augmented hobo. Wait, where's he go? Oh, no, I didn't want to go. I just realized he wanted to go talk to this guy instead.
Hey, psst.
Hey.
The Illuminati. The Illuminati created us. They wanted to build a god with their own hands, and instead they created us. Area 51, the Golem Project. It's all there.
What?
We are the millions of bastard children of the God Machine. I hear them calling me through the static, calling me through resonant waves of synchronicity, like echoes in a quantum tunnel, calling me back to the great data link. I must evolve.
Conspiracy freaks. These transhuman nanotech test subjects are extra susceptible to paranoid schizophrenia. Poor bastard.
Alrighty. He reminds me of Adam Jensen from the Deus Ex games. Man, I can't just disable it altogether either. All the way down doesn't make it go all the way down, so I can't even just replace it with my own music. Like, I like the music in this game so far. Oh, and now nothing's working. That's weird. Didn't quite lock up because the cursor still works. It's not the standard Windows cursor, but nothing's responding. Yikes.
Give us a say nothing to do.
I guess I'm restarting the game.
No.
And it didn't save. New game. Don't play the intro. Okay. Does that mean that I still have to go get my card? My DIY duct tape wallet. I hacked this together after my last one got jacked into the projects, and I couldn't afford a new one. It's got theft camo. Slumdogs don't realize it's a wallet. Plus, I get compliments from hipsters who think it's chic. Win-win.
Son of a bitch! I must have dropped my consciousness card back in the lobby. I better find that card, and the boss is gonna roast my butt.
Alright. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me or if it's you guys too, but
where the hell is my card?
the way that it's stopping
I
the
better go
music.
ask around.
The way it stops the music every time there's a voice line. That is annoying me greatly. Like it's so small, but it's still so very, very, very important. I don't see an option in the game setup that would change it.
Yes. Proud of him.
I think that's just how it is.
Hey, psst. Yep.
Oh wait, we already talked to that guy. Talk to the devil little girl. Why do I have to call her sweetheart? It's creepy. Grown man going up to a little octopus armed girl being like, hey sweetheart.
Hey, sweetheart. You happen to see a shiny little card lying on the ground?
Maybe.
Stealing is a crime. Let's just go hard on her.
Stealing is a crime, little lady. Hand it over, and I won't tell on you.
You don't scare me, mister. The police only follow orders of important people like royalty and rich guys and famous actresses. And if you were important, you'd have had a manservant put a fresh new fancy shirt on you after spilling coffee on it.
Oh, come on. I really need that card.
What's in it for me, huh?
Job's on a stick, girl. You're like a pint-sized hustler.
A good pony princess always uses leverage. That's how she gets to high places. Squid pro quo.
I think it's quid pro quo. Never mind. What do you want?
How about a piece of gum? I spit mine out before I came in.
Okay, deal. Wait. You just spit your gum out, and now you want me to get you a new one?
A good pony princess always has fresh gum.
Spit it out, kid.
I already spit my gum out before I came in.
Oh, good.
Let's talk about something else. Bye.
Oh, okay, what do I have? The finger. I know it looks like a futuristic super soldier ninja blade thing, but it's actually just a jumbo-sized letter opener. I tell hot chicks and troublemakers that it's a ninja blade, though.
Good job. You're real smart.
Needs Zephacetylene and compressed oxygen to get this cutting torch running. I've got access to neither around here. Better use another tool. Oh, these are all parts of my cyber arm. Kilowatt gigavolt taser. The mega capacitors have lost their meganess and only hold a charge for a matter of minutes. Man, this guy's a piece of junk, isn't he? So I need to find gum.
Ma'am, I dropped a card around here earlier. Did you happen to see it?
What? Card? Oh, I forget card at home, officer. I have paper at home.
Ah, I see. Carry on, ma'am. Yeah, she's probably an illegal immigrant, escaped from her corporate state's eugenics lab or something. The kid might have been born in Coastlandia, though. I could probably get her deported as easy as lighting a cigarette, but I have a hunch he doesn't know anything. No point making threats.
The little girl didn't get the same accent. And that lifeless stare. Check that out. Phil would be impressed by that lifeless stare. Corporal Hendricks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Huh? Ah, namaste, my brother.
That a hippie robot?
How you holding up, Marine?
Keeping it together with peace and love, my man. I'm just here for my weekly PTSD therapy credits and social security check. 2 tours of the second Dresden firebombing really took me to the heart of darkness.
No shit. You were in Operation Screaming Talon? I thought all you Model X800s were melted into hot slag when the thermion bombs leveled the city.
We lost a lot of good sentience that day. Lost my leg to a depleted uranium round and cooked my motherboard. But I'm reformed, friend. I've opened up my third eye. War, huh? What is it good for?
Keeping the bullet farmers in business, I guess.
Ah, don't get me started on the military-industrial complex. Makes me just want to terminate every last one of those. Happy place. Happy place. Hey, you stay righteous, my good buddy. Flower power.
There's an soldier machine that converted into a hippie.
You happen to see a lost consciousness validation card around here?
I haven't. Sorry, brother.
Keep up the good fight, soldier.
Next.
No fate but what we make, brother. So let's make it a sweet one.
3 more.
Hey, psst. You happen to see a consciousness card around here?
I have not, brother.
Hey, you happen to see a consciousness card around here?
He doesn't like me. Doesn't look like he knows anything. I better leave him be. Obsolete humanoid servant. He'll be happy to see me.
Hey, psst. You happen to see a consciousness card around here?
He doesn't look like he knows anything. Hey, Ruinous. How's it going? You having a good night? I just got this started, and there are a few things so far that are really, really bothering me. So I'm pushing through it.
Hey,
Punk-looking bot
what
girl.
you want?
You better give me my consciousness validation card back now before I report your spunky little punk ass to your parole officer.
Piss off, copper. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Sure, why not? I'll be an ass.
I'm not gonna turn you in, okay? I'm just an underpaid, overdebted wage slave whose job it is to help out sentient hybrids and sentient machines like yourself get back on their feet. But I can't do my job unless I get my consciousness validation card back. In fact, I'll probably get fired. So please, help me help you.
Look, mate. You seem like a nice guy for a G-man and all, but I really got no clue what you're on about. Sorry.
Caution, high voltage. Okay, I think she's telling the truth, so... Let's go over here to the humans only line. See if they can be of any help. I need some gum. Maybe this lady has some gum. Oh, I can't interact with any of these guys except for him. Security? SSS security? SS security? Social security? Security? Sentient services security. Okay. It's a weird name to give him though, just SS security, all one word. Hey.
Hey, officer.
Move along, sir.
Never mind.
Fine, you dick. Can't leave yet, I just got to work. Man, what am I gonna do? Can't get into my office without the card. And I can't get my card back without bribing this little piece of shit here with some gum. Can I use any of these doors? Knock on them? Talk to people? That's not working, apparently. What is in my wallet? Do I have gum? Oh, I do have gum. A few pieces of old nuclear winter fresh chewing gum. And yes, it is nuclear, not nuclear. It's written out, nuclear. Hard to repopulate a post-apocalyptic Earth when you've got morning mouth. What's this? Over the limit credit card. I played musical chairs with my debt till the collection agency came for their pound of flesh. They took my kidney. Now I keep them around so I don't look like a bum every time I open my wallet, and also the cards make good guitar picks. Hey look, I have a money that I can't take out. Alright, let's go give this little shit some gum. There you go, devil child.
Okay, princess, here's your gum. Now where's my consciousness card?
Oh, yay! Thanks, Mr. Nuclear Winter, my favorite flavor.
Merry Christmas. Now, about my squid pro quo.
Right, well, I did see you drop the card on the ground when your robot arm started going crazy. Then that android lady in the purple shirt with hair that looks like an angry purple porcupine, I saw her snatch your card. I think she also bribed that trenchcoat hobo guy to cut in line.
Ah, thanks for the solid tip. What's your name, girl?
Starla.
Starla, huh? You drive a tough bargain, your highness. But at least you make good on your word.
A good pony princess always pays her debts.
Consider us square. I'll keep an eye out on lifestyles of the trillionaires and famous for your expose.
Alright, let's go talk to punk-looking bot girl again.
Hey, what you want?
Give me my card back now.
You better give me my consciousness validation card back now before I report your spunky little punk ass to your parole officer.
Piss off, copper. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
I ain't no cop. You know this, because you're the one found my ID and failed to report it. Identity theft on you, sister. You're looking at least a year in Coastlandia Corrections.
That's bullshit, Piggy. And stay away from my hardware. I know how this entrapment game works. Plant some illegal downloads in my neural drive, then cuff me for piracy.
Look, I'm not gonna turn you in, okay? I'm just an underpaid...
You went through that.
Look, mate. You seem like a nice...
I ain't no cop, sweetheart. I'm a sentient services social worker. I hand out food stamps and housing to needy machine peoples just like you.
Just as I thought. Well, I'm a sentient machine, mate, and I have sentient rights, like the one to remain silent. I ain't telling you nothing.
She's bluffing, I know it. Looks like I'll need to get security involved. Better look for the nearest security guard on duty. Well then, let's go bug that security guy again. I really wish I could find a way to make it stop halting the music whenever somebody speaks a line of dialogue. That's really obnoxious.
Officer, I'd like to report a theft. I have reason to believe that woman in the purple shirt stole my consciousness validation card.
Do you have probable cause? Any evidence to support your accusation?
No, but she's a machine. She can be arrested without cause. What? That's fucked up.
Check CCTV footage of the lobby, 8:47 a.m. The all-seeing eye of the state will have caught her red-handed.
Downloading footage now.
Less nice.
Right, I have visual confirmation of the theft. HQ, we've got a 484 requesting backup. Suspect is possibly armed and dangerous. Request authorization to use lethal force.
Holy shit.
Engaging now.
Lethal force? She's a petty robo-thief, not a chrome path anti-human terrorist with a thermion bomb strapped to her chest. Isn't that a little overkill?
You can never be too careful with these robot types. Do you want me to engage the suspect or not?
Oh, sorry. Engage away.
Rip that chick? Probably.
Sorry, stream.
Freeze! You have the right to a trial by firing squad.
Jesus.
Huh? What? Okay, don't shoot!
Something tells me Officer John Wayne here hasn't had proper use of force police training. Budget cuts being what they are and all.
Get on the ground now. Any thoughts, memories, or neural data in your wetware is now property of Coastlandia City.
You ready to talk, riot girl?
Okay, just get this jackbooted psycho off me!
You know what, officer? I think I made a mistake. I just found my card under my virtual gym membership. Sorry for the mix-up.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Carry on.
You know, the Coastlandia courts will automatically convict any non-human robot we throw in front of them. The CFC is a rough place, especially the sentient machine subdivision. Chrome gangs in there will take you apart, circuit from gear, break your pretty little fingers off and grind them into shanks. Just give me my card back and you can forget this ever happened.
Just because I'm made of silicone and aluminium, I must be doing something wrong. That's machine stereotyping, that is.
That's reality, that is. Machines are second-class citizens. Now give me that card. Last chance.
Wait. Let's just say someone did take your card.
I'm listening.
Maybe she wasn't just a hardened criminal. Maybe she was just a girl in a tight spot with a kid to think of, you know?
I'd say she should have thought harder about the consequences for her kid before she started jacking IDs.
You're right. But let's say she'd been trying for a year for a job and no one wants to hire a robot. Last time she came to Sentient Services for her welfare and energy stamps, they did a brain scan and they denied her benefits because her neurons didn't pass the sentience test.
That can't happen. If she's a thinking, feeling person inside and out, and not just a toaster, well, the Gozo Takeda consciousness test will show that.
Are you so sure that the test is 100% right all the time? The system is stacked against us non-humans, you know that. We can't get good work, get laughed at on the street, most of us live in a giant garbage heap. Why couldn't a test be rigged against us? Who would stop the human-controlled government?
I don't know. Even if you're right, I could get in serious trouble. You're talking about impersonating another consciousness here. Mind fraud.
Please, the girl's probably just doing this for her baby girl bot, so her daughter can have some energy to eat, a roof over her head. She's trying, but sometimes she has to fudge things because she's got no other choice in this system. She's got a special mod chip to fool the brain scan machine. She'll owe you. Big time.
I know I'm gonna regret this somehow. Probably wind up in jail with you. What the hell? This job is its own kind of prison, I guess. Gonna need that car back after, though.
Really? Thank you. Thank you, mister.
Carl. Carl's just fine.
I'm Jezebel. Thank you,
Jezebel.
Carl. You're doing the right thing here. You know that? If we only had more of your kind in the system, well, I think we'd all be better off.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go work on my jujitsu and my right hook now, in case we end up in the slammer. Good luck, Jezebel. I better stick around till I get my consciousness validation card back.
Sign and date here and here.
Fills out paperwork.
What is this?
It's a dialogue line.
That's me address.
This is the location of a condemned housing project which is reverted to a landfill, not a real residence.
I'm on the
Busted.
69 public housing waiting list at the moment.
Well, you'll need a legal residence within the next 30 days or your sentient machine benefits may be revoked.
So you're saying I can't get assistance unless I already have assistance? That's a catch-22. Utter horseshit. I have a kid.
Please lower your voice, miss. And that is not my problem.
I can't believe...
In order to be eligible for support, you will be required to pass a Gertzel-Takeda consciousness test. A score of 4.1 is required to confirm human-level sentience. Please note that individuals scoring below a 4.1 may be classified as subhuman and may have their citizenship revoked and all property confiscated by the city-state of Coastlandia. The consciousness requirement is waived for human applicants.
This is so messed up.
Please insert your cranium neural net or other synaptic substrate into the quantum encephalograph.
I can't believe I have to prove I'm a real person. This is so demeaning. Let's get this over with. Please work.
There's a lot of dialogue in this game. Which makes it very unfortunate that the music stops for some reason. Get fucked.
You scored a consciousness quotient of 3.9. You qualify as a pet or livestock, however, not sentient enough to be considered a person.
Yikes.
This is an outrage. What am I supposed to do? I've got a little one. What will happen to him?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Regulations are regulations. You need a consciousness quotient of 4.1 and above to qualify as a fully conscious and sentient entity.
This isn't fair. These humans don't have to take a stupid test. What have they got that I don't?
Humans are sentient persons by default, ma'am. They have personhood by heredity.
What makes you so goddamn special just because you got the right double helix of DNA? This is that, what's it called? Anthropocentrism. Anthrocentrist bullshit.
Security, please escort this non-sentient humanoid imposter to the exit immediately.
Oh, damn.
Just as I thought, a thief and a terrorist.
Don't shoot!
fuck?
I'm unarmed!
Oh god, this isn't happening. This is not happening. Carbon, what have you got yourself into?
Jesus, the guard has a crazed look, like he thinks he's Maximus Herzenegger in an action movie. And he's not leaving till he guns down a few evil machines and takes their metal heads as trophies. If you turn the music volume up a bit, it might turn on during the dialogue. Ah. So maybe it's only doing that because I have it turned down. I'll give that a shot then. Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird that it was doing that. I was like, there's got to be a reason or a setting or something. Can use the spike on it. Nope. Fought the law before. The law won and burned me on the altar of public opinion. Better choose my battles more wisely. Can I talk to him? Seems kind of dim. Let's just try to trick him.
Hey, who's that behind you?
What?
Okay, now... Tase him. Damn it, it's depleted.
There's no one there, you idiot.
Can't try it again.
Hey, what?
You just gotta keep falling for it. Oh, man.
Bugger! This Yank's lost his marbles.
Run, tell her
There's
to run.
no one there, you idiot.
Oh, run. Oh, wait.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Okay. So I need to tell him to turn around first.
Hey, what?
Charge that. I just plugged my arm in. It's like, oh,
There's no one there, you idiot.
Can I use it on him from here?
Time put your lights out.
Yikes. Okay. So I have to do it twice.
Hey, what?
Once to charge it, then once to tase him.
There's no one there, you idiot.
What's this chick doing? She's just like flailing her arms. Help me out.
Hey, already checked.
Ah, man.
Hey, buddy, your safety's on. You're not gonna terminate any Terminators like that.
What? Oh, right. Thanks. Get your head back down.
Officer, you need to put that gun away right now. You're looking at least 2 weeks mandatory suspension for discharging a weapon without cause. They'll have your badge for shooting a sentient machine in a government office, giving the robot right activists another viral bot shooting video, and causing a liberal media field day. Think about it.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. All I know is I'm taking this tin can scum in, dead, deactivated, or alive.
Talk him out of it.
Jesus! Man, she's an unarmed civilian. She's not gonna hurt anybody. Just put the gun down.
You've got to show these tin cans that you mean business. I saw this technique in that movie, Kill Machine 2, Robogeddon.
During these scenes, for some reason, the music is playing in the background. It just lowers it. So I'm guessing it takes the volume, subtracts a certain amount from that volume level. So if you have it below a certain value, then it's subtracting all the way down to 0.
Hey, already
Okay, what is this thing? Cutting tool. My wallet.
Bugger!
They don't seem to want to talk. I wonder why. So I have to get him to look around again. Or to turn around again. I'm assuming. Yeah, just do it to her? Neutralize her without killing her? Okay.
Hey, buddy.
What?
Hey.
Hey, already checked. There's no one there.
Has to do with his gun? Can I take his gun? Sentient Services security guard. He's an out-of-shape ex-cop or ex-something, like me. What setting it's in. Oh shit, how many times did I tell him that? I think I told it to him an odd amount of times, right? Was it 3? So if it was off, I told him that it was on, he turned it on, then he turned it off, and then he turned it back on again. So I think it's on right now. His safety should be on, so.
Time put your lights out.
Hey, what the hell is wrong with this gun?
It doesn't belong in the hands of a trigger-happy speciesist yahoo pretending to be a cop.
What?
Your safety's on, idiot.
I thought I was a recycled bot there. I won't forget this, mate.
I've got skin in this game, too. If they caught you with my card, I'd be axed from my SS gig. However shitty and humiliating it may be, I am gonna need that card back, of course.
Right.
You'd better get going. I'll make a self-defense claim. The Coastlandia government will want to avoid being dragged through the mud in the hypermedia. Another untrained, unstable cop opens fire in government office is a bad meme during election cycle.
Yeah, I'm used to laying low. Don't worry about me.
Yeah. Take care of that kid.
I'll figure something out. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Anyway, thanks. Not a whole lot of people give a shit about sentient machines nowadays.
Not a whole lot of people give a shit about anything.
I'll be seeing you, Carl.
See ya, Jezebel.
No one's gonna pick mine.
What a goddamn mess.
Get the gun. Robot lives matter. Achievement unlocked.
Good morning, Department of Sentient Services. Carl Carbon speaking.
Carbon? You're the CPS Nazi bastard that took my baby, ain't you? Well, you can go to hell. Unfit mother my ass.
Ma'am, please calm down.
I know where you live, asshole. My baby daddy's gonna cap your ass with his gold-plated Uzi.
Ma'am, there's really no reason to. Only one death threat this morning? Wow, it's shaping up to be a light day.
Yikes. Okay. Going to try something here. Do that, and then I'm going to turn the whole thing down in my mixer so that it's not blaring my ears. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys, but let me know. Just 1,000,000 miles of case files. Nothing critical I need. I don't need to do anything there right now. And if I so much as look up a movie time on Dan Fango, I'll be docked a day's pay for using company infrastructure for non-work purposes. Ah! I already discovered a typo for you. Missing an F. Himalaya of paperwork.
So that's where my screwdriver was. Buried under the blizzard.
Paperwork avalanche.
Jobs H. Christ. Mountains. Goddamn Everests of triplicate paperwork. It's the tyranny of bureaucracy writ large. Sometimes I think I must be stuck in a Terry Gilliam movie. Well, I better get started.
Do I have to use it? Need a pin. Like this one? Got a pin. Time to get to work. Use pin on paperwork. Miles and miles of casework. When I get to hell, it'll be reports and phone calls with my ex-wife. Wait, maybe I'm already there. Click the papers to fill out this child custody status application. Click the papers again to complete this interdepartmental transfer request. Click the papers again to do more mindless, soul-deadening drudgery. Office work. God, I hate this flacking job. I feel like Sisyphus, but pushing a pin instead of a boulder. Up and down he goes.
Carbon, why the hell don't you answer your communicator? Are you sleeping on the clock again? I need those reports done yesterday.
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I was working. I was just finishing up the last TPS report, Mr. Shuffler.
Oh, don't forget, you've got to get out to see your favorite delinquent robot kid today. What's his name?
Bender.
Johnny Silica?
Oh.
Yeah, right. He was MIA at his parole hearings, counseling sessions, night classes. Got picked up yesterday for assaulting a robotic police officer.
Son of a bitch. He's gangbanging with the Robo-Ballers or the Chrome Boys again. I mean, sorry, sir. The boy's a real loose cannon.
He's your loose cannon, Carbon. You're his social worker, so socialize him. He's a humanoid, and you're practically half toaster yourself with that vintage mech arm. Be a father figure or some shit.
I'll do my best, sir. Can I ask if my fund request for a new cyber arm went through? The actuators are shorting out on this one, and it almost caused a car crash. It's hurting my productivity.
Oh, denied, Carbon. Budget crunch has a Costlandia city in a tight spot. Last time I checked, you're a goddamn ex-cop pariah, dishonorably discharged, lucky to have a meal ticket and a roof above your head.
Yikes.
My roof is a piece of corrugated polycarbon, sir, and it leaks. Hey, didn't the city report a $50 billion surplus last fiscal quarter?
Yikes.
That was before the tax cuts, the subsidies for hypertech, and the rest was used for that new country club arcology. Tough nails, Tin Man. Just handle your client.
Yes, sir. What an asshead.
Terrestrial Blues. Alright, so our boys in with the Robo-Ballers or the Chrome Boys. A sonic screwdriver. Perfect for repairing defective machinery. Got some kind of nano-magical smart gel tip that adapts to Phillips, flathead, Torx, whatever. Alright. Don't need to use it right now. I guess that's it. Let's get out of here. Do I have to use the exit? Time for some field work. That
all
arm.
that pencil pushing has got my arm actuators all flared up. I better find a sonic screwdriver and get this damn thing tuned up, or I'll be 6 feet under triplicate documents soon. I'll need some olive oil too. I know it's around here somewhere.
Olive oil as a lubricant? That sounds dangerous. Keep in his filing cabinet. Like a slob. Best summer ever.
That's me, my ex-wife Jewel, and little Joey. This was ages ago, before I got kicked off the force.
I love you, my superhero hubby. Jewel, XOXO, and the Fortress of Solitude's in the background.
Burnt a lot of bridges, didn't you, Mr. Carbon? You can't go home again.
Rip.
Oh hey, bingo! There's that stupid olive oil.
Filed under O for olive oil. Wait, hold on. I don't want this. How do I put it down? How do I put it down? Oh god. Oh, there we go. Use my hand on it. Wait. Gotta remove the cap first. How do I move the cap? Use it. No? Oh, maybe it's talking about this cap. Oops. This is an interesting little mini segment here. Actually having to repair an arm. Need to take the screws out before taking the cap off. Isn't that what I just did? loose as it'll get. Do I need to actually use them? I think you click the tip of the cap on the thing. Use the... You gotta use the hand on them, the big hand. Oh, I thought I tried that. Oh, okay. I guess I just wasn't pointing directly at the screw. Alright. Caps off. Jobs H. Christ. There's actual paperwork in my gears. I'll need to clear that paper jam ASAP. Oh, man. There we go. And then put some olive oil on it. Whoop. That should be all the repairs for now. Time to put this right-hand cyber arm piece of shit back together. I accidentally clicked through a couple of those. Okay, that's it. I should start a DIY video channel. Carl's Ghetto Cyberware Hacks. Better put the olive oil and screwdriver away, somewhere I can find it. How about right between all my denied vacation requests, my dismissed workers' comp applications, and my lost faith in civilization? File them under T for tools. Alright. Place looks like a piece of crap.
I got an address, 306 Sunrise Apartments. Yeah, this is one of those mixed species, mixed income community building places. Thing is, community ain't exactly building according to code here. It looks like a cross between the projects, a real favela, and Burning Man. I don't see any room numbers, no directories. Not even a single listing on cheapapartments.com. This place is totally off grid. Well, better start asking around. Pounding pavement. Or pounding particle board.
Alrighty, let's try this door.
Hello?
Nothing.
Hey, anybody home? Nothing.
Nada. Alright, let's go ask the granny in the rocking chair.
I better take the stairs first. I don't know parkour, and if I herniate a disc or break a leg trying an action hero stunt, I'm too low on the Coastlandia government totem pole to qualify for workers' comp.
That's not what I meant. Aren't these the stairs? Oh, there we go. Just had to find the right place to click.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Carl Carbon, looking for Todd and Suzette Silica. Do you know them by any chance?
Todd and Suzette?
They're foster parents. Their kid's name is Johnny Silica.
Todd and Suzette and Johnny. Yeah, I knows 'em. What you want with 'em?
I'm Johnny's social worker, Carl. I'm here to check up on him.
So you another one of them CPS fascist bastards come down from your big fancy floating city to kidnap some kids from some poor groundling family in the pile?
No, ma'am. I'm just here to...
Do your job, yeah, I know. We's all got a job to do, ain't we, Mr. Carbon? Keep your blinders on, keep your head down, get by.
So, can you tell me where Johnny is?
Tell you what, you see that power meter up there?
Ma'am, I don't understand what this has to do with...
Would you stop ma'aming me? Most folks around here call me Grandma Lucy, but Mrs. Lucy will do.
Okay, Grandma.
And I said, do you or do you not see that metal box?
Yeah?
That's Coastlandia City's power meter, locked shut.
Okay.
You get that box open, hack the smart grid thingy, so as we can get free electricity. Do it, and then I'll think about informing you as to Todd and Suzette's whereabouts, sir.
Oh, I have to give them free electricity? If I knew how to do that, wouldn't I be doing it for myself?
It is just a matter of breaking into the box and hot wiring it. Why don't one of you tenants just take a pair of bolt cutters up there and do it yourself?
We would, but the smart grid just means that it knows when someone who ain't supposed to be fiddling with it is. Garcia tried last week, and the box sent a bazillion volts of electro juice straight through his chassis. Chicken fried his circuit boards, and he fell 4 stories, broke into a dozen burnt pieces on the methane well down below. Bless his soul. We recovered what was left of his soul drive, his consciousness, on a flash stick, but he is literally half the robot he used to be.
Sounds like breaking into that box is signing your own death warrant. Lady, I ain't that desperate.
Thing is, you, Mr. Carbon, have Coastlandia government ID. The smart grid is smart, but not that smart. You put in your ID, it'd be thinking you on official business.
Except, if anyone calls up the history on that power meter, they'll find my Gov ID as the most recent access. I'm not big on prison.
When you hack the box, it should delete the history, theoretically. It is a risk, no doubt, but it should be no sweat for a scruffy Denzel Washington-looking cop like yourself.
Hey, I am not scruffy. And I'm not a cop, damn it.
Pretty scruffy, dude.
If you say so.
I guess I don't have a choice, huh? Lucky me.
Lucky you, Mr. Social Worker. You get a chance to actually help those in need, like your mandates say.
Your blackmail skills were all the inspiration I needed. Bye.
Okie dokie.
Oh, one more thing. This here is Garcia's hacked chip. You'll need to take out the one inside the power box and replace it with this. A little melted around the edges from when the anti-tampering mechanism cooked him, but it should fit just fine.
Okay. Hacked cartridge. Looks like a Sega. Raging Street. As I say, it looks like a Sega cartridge. Hacked power meter cartridge. To combat mass energy siphoning in the low city slum sprawl, Coastlandia utilities turned to artificially intelligent, heavily armed smart meters. These meters are designed not just to cut off electricity to non-paying tenants, but also to defend against energy theft and tampering, lethally if necessary. This cartridge will perform a lobotomy on the smart meter and allow residents to draw unlimited kilowatt hours from the grid. At least till the company finds out. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Crap. I want to look at it real quick. No, go away. Coastlandia. Consciousness validation card. Carl Carbon, birth date 12/31/1999. What year is this supposed to be in? Did it say? Human cyborg, substrate, carbon cybernetic. It's my consciousness ID card, proof I'm a sentient human being. Human. Also proof that I'm a Coastlandia government employee. Okay. You can't figure that out. Looks like someone tried to kill the tamper protection on the smart power meter, and the meter ended up killing him. use it. An InnerGenius brand power meter enclosure, designed to link up to a self-regulating smart grid. So smart, apparently, that they can also repair themselves, which meant a whole lot of electricians were out of a job.
Huh. A glass window? That's pretty stupid for a genius box. About as smart as a convertible space car.
Attempt to break the glass? Yes.
Damn. This window must be made of sapphire glass. Stuff is harder than diamond on the Mohs scale. So tough it'll actually dent a sledgehammer. I'm better off trying to cut the locks.
Warning. You are illegally tampering with government property.
Oh shit! I'm a government employee, officially officiating official government activities. Definitely not tampering. I was just testing your structural integrity, you know, in case of a real energy thief tamperer. Yep, you're nice and solid and
clink, clink.
Deterring, all right.
Continued infractions detected. As a pseudo-sentient artificial consciousness, I am hereby authorized to neutralize you until the arrival of police.
Oh shit.
What? No neutralization necessary. Emergency shutdown. What is your major malfunction? Remember the first rule of robotics. I must not allow harm to come to a human.
I'm sorry. There was a slight miscalculation in neutralization measures. Medical personnel have been alerted and will be arriving shortly. Thank you for choosing InnerGenius. Have a nice day.
Oh man, that was pretty rough. So I can't just do that. Can I use any of these doors?
Hey. Nothing.
Everybody's home.
Hey. No. Hey. Anybody home?
So what made you go with the old school, like 4 different actions for this release? All the ones I've played recently have just been adopting the left click, right click, you know, look and use sort of thing. Something fishy about the radio. If I stuck my finger in every empty socket inside, I'd never get a damn thing done, or I'd be dead from electrocution. And it'd just be weird. I can turn this dial till I get mecha arthritis, but nothing will happen. This radio is as dead as the radio stations that were killed by the internet. How about this one? I totally just broke the radio tuner off. If this was one of those silly point-and-click adventure games, I'd probably need to save this random object for the button on a metal snowman or to make a cat mustache or something. But I'm above that. It's my first point-and-click. I think I kind of based it off the interface of Gemini Rue, which has a 4-verb interface. Okay, gotcha. So... what about this button? Button? Now that is interesting. Sounds like someone's hotwired the station buttons into a retro synthesizer. Oopsie. God damn it, no! I can push these buttons all day, but without more info, I think this is a dead end. No, I just want to play music. Oops. It's not letting me play Mary Had a Little Lamb. It's interrupting me with these helpful plot messages. Okay, so I don't think I know what I'm doing here yet. Radio, old car. It's the husk of a vintage sports car repurposed as part of the building exterior. There's something fishy about the radio. Big asshole. There's a big asshole here. I don't know what to think about that. Super cheap ass mailbox slash peephole made out of a dump truck tire rim. Maybe that's a walk with a hole in it. Hell if I know.
Hello. Anybody home? No dice.
Hey Amber. What's going on? Circle junk. A crap bike tire or something. Don't need that. That's Johnny,
Hello?
isn't it?
Anybody home? You know these are illegal to smoke for more than 15 seconds or 2.15 milligrams of nicotinoid, right?
You would not. Man, flack off, dog. You tripping on my flow. Show them my circuits and shit.
Why the hell does everyone think I'm a cop? Am I wearing a name tag that says, "Hi, I'm your friendly plainclothes police officer"?
Nah, bro. You just straight reeking of that Bruce Willis vibe. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Mad gruff voice, bedraggled, receding hairline and shit. Frowning all the time like some motherfucker just spit inside your brown bag bottle of vodka that you drinking cause you's a brooding alcoholic.
Okay, I get it. I'm still gonna need that cigarette, kid.
Oh, hell no. I straight up blew my entire paycheck at the arcade just to get this motherfucking medical regulator hack.
Hey, I'm a cop, remember? Maybe I'm behind on my robo-thug gangbanger arrest quota. Maybe I report your hacking of cigarette AI and illegal cancer-inducing levels of cigarette consumption.
LMAO, dog. That be your best blackmail? Really? One, I be all Metallica up inside my respirators, so I can't catch no black lung canker shit. And B, them dwanky Coastlandia government don't give two cyber shits if we robos get AIDS and die. Or whatever.
Shits.
Less mouths to feed, less batteries to charge.
You got a big mouth on you for a ghetto bot boy, I'll give you that. Smart ass.
Damn, this robo kid must have dropped out in 4th grade, but he's got a 200 IQ and street smarts. I'll have to cook up a better strong arm tactic. Oh, I already tried that. I do like the subtle use of the dial-up modem in the background music. Should probably try to get the cigarette from that kid before I leave. I bet there's something in this wall of junk that could help me out. Alrighty. A toaster. They say the toasters are actually the most intelligent of the machines, and some have been known to murder humans in their sleep. This toaster is a Cylon brand. Junk and thing. Last gen hype-tech cyber arm, even older than my fossil prosthetic. They launched these in sync with the premiere of Tron 3 when Dayglow was trendy. Hotter than an antimatter bomb in a desert. Transhumanist early adopters gave their right arms for them, literally. They had their own arms amputated to become augmented. They all malfunctioned the first 2 weeks. Big fiasco when a dozen users were found strangled by their own buggy hands. But the techno-hipsters still sold out pre-orders of version 2. It's like Apple of the future. Junk stuffs. Old soda cans. I'm not that thirsty. Can I get the circle junk now? No. Fluorescent green ooze. This fluid looks like it could be spilled mythium. A hardcore drug for sentient machines. If I could find some myth, it'd be useful. Tastes like sour apple flavored stomach acid laced with arsenic. This is high purity meth. Someone's been Breaking Bad around here. Hey, looks like there's something in this crack down here. Maybe if I add something to pry it out. Like this. Bzzz. Bloop. Boom. 1 vial of pure lithium. A super illegal Schedule 1 cyber narcotic. More than enough to blow the synthetic neurons out of a humanoid-sized sentient robot. Some junkie or hustler must have stashed it here during a drug raid. Other vial might have broken as the junk wall settled. So this guy wants that.
I'm still gonna need that cigarette, kid.
Popo, you got bugs up in your meat brains? I already told you no.
Well, son, see, I got this big fat vial of lithium. Really goddamn illegal lithium narcotics. Lithium that you just tried to hustle to me, a cop, because you're just that flacking stupid. The judge will buy the stupid angle too. And since you're a minority species robot, in the drug war 2.0, automatic conviction.
You can't.
Can't what? Hey, maybe I plant the powder in your underwear with my anti-robot taser.
You flacking son of a...
Just try me, playa. If I'm tripping up your swag. Don't want to miss another wannabe toaster gangbanger. Just try me. Give me an excuse to short those idiotic circuits of yours.
Ah, flack. Fine, Popo. Take the flacking cig.
This guy's got some anger issues,
and remember,
man.
Kid, winners don't use drugs.
Just like...
Oh, and stay in school.
Gave him the finger.
Oh, that's nice. Thank Jobs for unfettered abusive power.
Cigarette added to inventory. Alright, is there anything else that we can grab? Stop tasting the drugs on the floor, you goddamn hobo. Oh, man. Barbie junk. Let's touch the kid.
Why the hell are you smoking anyway? You're silicon and chrome. You ain't got lungs or any meatware to get a buzz.
You old whack honky. Smoking be straight up about flexing that badass style. Don't you see how cool I look?
Well, I guess putting the volume up for the music didn't help it stop that. I already blackmailed him once and got what I needed. Better quit while I'm ahead. Okay, but why did I need that cigarette so badly? What's in this tank?
Excuse me? That'd be my happy guess there. What you want with it?
I just need one hit.
I'm out of O2 for my OxyZeph blowtorch. I need 99.995% pure oxygen, and you've got it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but I better not catch you huffing that O2.
Still need an igniter to start the flame on the torch. Something small that burns, maybe. Like the cigarette? Where's the cigarette? I'm doing pretty well, Ronus. I am just getting started in this game. And I don't know if I'll be able to finish it before the 5th is when I'm gonna start my first spooky game of October. So I'm gonna make a push for it. Where'd that cigarette go? There's a page 2. Oh, okay. I was like, I know. Did he just like smoke it all? This smart cigarette should work as an igniter for the blowtorch. I just need something to stick the cigarette in place. Something sticky that holds stuff together, like a stick. Is it sticky? Yeah, it's an e-cig, not a joint. What about my duct tape wallet? Score pride on a stick, of course. Wallet's made out of duct tape. This wallet is the only tape I've got right now. Oh well, I don't need this crap overdrawn credit card. Goddamn predatory corporate bankers can kiss my ass. Whee!
Nice. The oxy's acetylene torch is working. Burning hot enough to cut tungsten.
Alright. Try to go hack this power meter. Oops, I have to use it first. Can't use those two together? Oh, there's locks down here.
Warning. You are illegally tampering with government property.
Oh, shit,
Continue.
Ah, just leave. Run away. I need to like cut the
I'm
power.
sorry.
And
there
then...
was a flight miscalculation in New.
I'm guessing. Warning. Other than warning people away from certain doom, I can't think of a use for a warning label, even if I was playing an off-the-wall point-and-click adventure game. Ripperoni, indeed. Blown power meter. Looks like someone tried to kill the tamper protection. Locks. Looks like the electric company got wise after the last break-in and installed these mag-sealed Durithium locks. Fantastic. Bolt cutters won't cut it. Guess I'll have to science the shit out of this. That's the power meter interface in there. Can I blowtorch that instead? Nope. So I can't blowtorch the locks. I'll just break the tip off if I try that. My blowtorch would come in handy here, but the blowtorch gets you, like, killed. My arm doesn't have the horsepower to pry the lock open. I'd blow an actuator before making a dent. So I have to use my card with it somehow. Thank you for the 25 bits, Ronus. I appreciate that. That's not gonna work. Oh, card reader. I didn't realize there was a card reader there. Hope this works.
Let me out.
Oh, I had to click. Just waiting.
Looks like my card works, but the mag locks aren't disengaging. Guess I'll have to MacGyver my way in there.
I didn't want to, like, I didn't think I had to click because it had the wait icon on the cursor still. Alright. Cut this sumbitch open. Like a knife through butter. Alright. The Dorithian locks are cut. Are we in? I already cut the locks. I should probably just pull the door open instead of messing with the glass.
A glass whip.
No. Where's the... Is there a special handle? Maglock. Hell yeah. Cartridge. Intergenius default cartridge is out. Hacked cartridge is in. That's it. This genius box is set to give away free electricity, and its weapon systems are disabled. And then close it. Okay. Go talk to Grammy.
It's done. You've got free energy until Coastlandia runs out, or they figure you're stealing power from the grid and toss you into a recycle bin.
Well, I gotta say, we all sure is grateful.
Okay, now about the silicas. As much as the goodwill of your favela tenants is appreciated, I'd appreciate keeping my job even more.
Oh yes, yes of course. The Silica's unit is at the end of this level. The door set into the gray Toyunde car's body. They had to rebuild that section after the accident.
Toyunde.
Well, I'll let them tell you. Anyway, if you look in the dashboard of the car, there's an old school radio in there with tape deck, station memory. Hit the sequence 6, 7, 8, 7, 5, 1. That's the all clear code for the Silicas. They won't come out otherwise. There was another cop, came by looking for Johnny, but he wasn't up to no good. Had the devil's look about him.
Why didn't you tell me about this earlier?
We wasn't sure you wasn't another boogeyman of Babylon, Mr. Carbon. But since you done risked your high city slicker bureaucrat neck for us, now we know we can trust you. You understand?
Sure, I guess. Well, thanks for the tip, Grandma.
Remember, 6, 7, 8, 7, 5, 1.
Oh, right. So this is my point and click adventure note paper right here. Gone through about 6 games filling this thing out. Various puzzles and whatnot. Those horns pointing down off of her face. Yeah, this is like a I think they said a subhuman complex. Look like fingers. Good old finger chin. Alright, so it is not on this side of the paper. 6. Alright, now that we've done that, we can get on with our life. Unless we want to do like they have to be all the way down here. I don't know. I give up. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 7, 5, 1. Oops. Those were fingers? Nothing happened? 6, 7, 8, the hell? Is this a transformer disguised as a vintage Dolby radio or some shit? Talk to it.
This is Carl Carbon from Sentient Services. I'm looking for Todd and Suzette Silica. Is this their residence?
Oh, so sorry, Mr. Carbon. Yes, this is Suzette speaking. Shit! Todd, get the hell up! It's Johnny's social worker!
What the flack, Suzette? I thought the CPS inspection thing wasn't for another week.
Don't blame this shit on me. Get Johnny up and get his ass out here! Johnny! Hey! Where the hell is that kid? Be right there, Mr. Carbon. Go ahead and come to the metal door inside the body of that car there on your left.
Metal door. Must be this door built into the remains of this pre-electric Hyundai sedan.
Hello? Mr. and Mrs. Silica? This has to be the door. Where the hell are they? What's this? Blood? Was this here before? I don't remember blood on the door before.
I don't like this. I don't like anything about this.
Mr. and Mrs. Silica?
Sorry, Mr. Carbon. We'll be right there.
No, not the milk. Probably. It's the hippie guy.
Oh, Flack! An exterminator!
Hey, whoa, relax, man. I'm Todd Silica.
Oh, that was Todd.
I live here.
Well, where's Suzette? Why is there flacking blood all over your door?
Just chill out, brother. Sir. Look, Suzette is right in here. I don't know about no blood.
What the hell took you people so long?
Hey, I'm sorry, man. We were just, trying to chat you up a bit. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the hippie guy that was in the office at the beginning.
Jobs Christ. Okay, sorry, Mr. Silica. Let's start over. I'm Carl Carbon, a social worker from Sentient Services. We received a call today regarding your children, and I wanted to come in and talk to you and your wife about it. Is that okay?
Okay. We don't have no problems here. Be my guest.
Yeah, it does look like the Terminator.
Good afternoon, Mr. Carbon. Nice to see you.
Please. Carl is fine.
What the hell?
May I come in?
Of course, make yourself at home.
Is that a little baby?
Welcome, sir. Sorry if you had a hell of a time finding us.
Language, Todd? I'm sorry, Mr. Carbon. We've had some unwanted guests coming by of late.
Is that so? What sort of characters have been coming by?
We ain't quite sure, to be honest. But we came home to a cracked window and broken locks the other day. Could be just some local hoodlums.
And that's understandable. This dive isn't exactly the Hamptons, is it? Sorry. What I mean is, better safe than sorry.
Awkward.
Did you call the police?
Well, yes, we did, although they
what?
Well, they telepresence in with one of them remote-controlled robocops. Didn't really do much investigating. Police don't really put a lot of effort into the low-city, under-resourced areas like these.
I see.
I just installed our new door. Cut it off a crashed space station in the junk pile. 4-inch Gerithium. Real secure.
Todd salvaged it off a very abandoned craft, all very legal-like. Yes, we're real concerned about the safety of our family, ain't we, Todd?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
All right. Do you mind if I have a look around, Mr. and Mrs. Silica?
Of course. We got nothing to hide.
Well, I better do of the official CPS investigation here. I should probably look around a bit more and ask questions to ensure there's no child abuse going on in this home. Slum Sprawl Beat. Alright. Copper wire. I want it. A bandsaw. Bandsaw. Set it for cutting metal plates, looks like.
Do you normally leave power tools plugged in the living room?
Well, we can't afford a lot of square footage, so we've had to, downsize.
So you have a kitchen/industrial workshop hybrid?
I prefer to think of it as a micro-home with a cuisine lab and makerspace. At least that's what my buddy from Portland called it.
Ah, damn it. This game looks very indie. It is. I think it's just basically one person, other than the voices and stuff like that. We actually have Silver Spook in here, who is the creator. Dangerous equipment accessible to minors. So, should I be a good guy? Like, okay, not a good guy, bad guy, but should I fill this paperwork out properly and just go straight for the facts? Or should I help them out? That's the question.
Straight for the facts.
Go for the facts? Alright, well, we have the verdict from the wife. Copper wire. Copper wire. It's possible they stripped this from utility lines. Copper wires are the blood vessels for new robotic limbs, and necessary if you want to be your own personal electrician and live off the grid, like these folks are doing. They modified this tap to spout oil instead of water. Sentient machines are hydrophobic for obvious reasons, but you can always use some automotive lubricant for the metal joints. Robo-arthritis is a bitch. This sort of avant-garde interior design is in a legal gray area, but no one's being hurt here. Lack of access to clean water? The facts are yes, but they don't need clean water. So, life says yes. So, we're taking away these kids. That's it. The Silkas took out the oven racks and installed batteries here. Pretty common in sentient machine households, since the bread, meatloaf, and food in general is useless for mechanical entities. Electricity is in high demand, on the other hand. You do need a special permit from the Department of Energy for this kind of thing, but these seem like nice enough people. Should I let this slide? Presence of electrical hazards. Yes. Sorry. I'll do it. This must be the work area where they put together new robotic parts. Computer circuits, servos, tools. That looks like some kind of high-torque force feedback manipulator. Robotic arm modding and self-construction is a big no-no, and I highly doubt they have the cybernetics license, permits, etc. to be making these. Illegal/unlicensed self-modification. Yes. What the hell is Soylent? Sounds like a greener health nut food. Looks like some family pictures. The cherry red android looks like she might be one of the love dolls who had their slave chips removed and given personhood when the Sentient Rights Act was passed. The other looks like he's from Todd's product range. A mold for casting new robotic arm out of molten metal alloys. Aside from the potential burn and fire hazards, this kind of thing is frowned upon by robotics and cybernetics cores like Hypetech Corpse for corporation. And by frowned upon, I mean illegal and resulting in fines up to 100,000 or 10 years in prison. Yikes. These slumbots obviously can't afford store-bought replacement parts. Hell, I can barely get my own arm replaced and I work for the government. I can overlook it if I want. Evidence of criminal activity, hell yeah. Since robots don't eat, they tossed out all the silverware and china, opted to fill the cabinets with scrap metal and other junk. Looks like they're tossing it into the furnace and melting it down into new tools and body parts and such. Kind of dirty and unsanitary, but one government's health violation is another oppressed individual's zero carbon footprint, 100% sustainable recycled living. Unsanitary household condition, yes! I'm all in now. Fuck it. Chromatry, some kind of aluminum-based synthetic life made by the humanoids. The machine people's idea of community beautification. Coastlandia's bigwigs ain't happy about it, though. Don't like any life form they can't control, carbon or otherwise. Leaves are a form of organic polysilicon that act as solar panels. You can wire straight into the tree and tap it for electricity, like extracting syrup from a maple tree. Dangerous transgenic/synthetic life forms, yes! This looks like a vehicle part from the pre-renewable energy era before the oil crash. Gas guzzlers, they used to call them. Nowadays, they mostly guzzle up real estate and landfills, like the one this apartment or complex was built on. Oh, man. Window. This must be the shattered window from the unknown vandals. Technically, this is a building security violation, but I could just let them fail their sentient affordable housing Section 9 building inspection rather than make a big fuss about it and cause them to lose custody of their children. Lack of household security. Yes! Compacted car chassis constitutes the upper half of this wall. This is definitely a violation of Coastlandia building codes. I get to decide if it warrants removal of the children. Inadequate housing. Yes. Spare legs, arms, faceplates. Despite being imbued with sentient minds, immortal souls, the profit-driven corporation that created these robot people designed the bodies for planned obsolescence. Actuators lock up, fuses burn out, software suffers bit rot, and viruses. Replacement parts are vital. Of course, adequate health care, as defined by Coastlandia government, strictly forbids self-surgery, self-application of prosthetics outside of official machine hospitals or refurbishers certified by the parent corporation. Like a medical care. Yes! These poor fuckers. Interesting door, but I think I'll stick to this room for now. What else can I look at? Furnace? An electric plasmatron furnace for melting down scrap aluminum, steel, and other metals, and recasting in new objects. But this could be a major fire hazard. Presence of fire hazards. Yes. What else can I look at? Table made from factory floor panels, pipes, and gearing. If you stuck something like this in a Coastlandia High City art gallery, you could probably sell it to a hipster art snob for $100 grand. In a low-income slum sprawler's apartment, it's a rusty health hazard liable to give tetanus and grounds for having your children confiscated. Sharp objects left exposed. Yes! Junk. I'd have to talk to them to get some of the other things checked off.
Sorry, man, but I have to ask, do you ever partake of the M-Juice on occasion to take the edge off?
I'll be honest, I did bake my processor to near blue screen when I was first discharged from the service. I was in a terrible place, man. My chakras all out of alignment. I did some things I wasn't proud of.
Aroni.
But I've been clean for over a year now. Swear to jobs, man.
That's good to hear.
Parents' misuse of drugs and alcohol. C.
Didn't I run into you back at SS? You get the meds and therapy vouchers you needed?
I got a Ken doll cheapo plastic leg. Looks like they cut it from a mannequin at a Sears fire sale. Ixnay on the X-May too. But hey, positive thinking, compadre. Who needs the man, right? Transcendental meditation keeps my aggressive programming diffused and my chakras at wide bandwidth.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Uh-huh. Namaste, my brother.
Keep up the good fight.
No fate but what?
Alright, I'm sure there's some from her.
You folks have quite an elaborate doorbell setup. Secret AM/FM radio codes?
I'm real sorry, Mr. Carbon. We've just been having these incidents of late, so Todd did some tinkering and fixed us an intercom. Grandma Lucy agreed to help us out as well. She's like the matriarch around here. She used to run a halfway home for first-gen trans-species kids orphaned by their parent corporation. Well, until the biotech giant stole all the kids away for experimentations.
Can you give me any more information on these suspicious strangers?
Now that you mention it, we did have someone come by claiming he was Johnny's social worker, but we sure as hell didn't recognize him. Pardon my French.
Wasn't me.
When we said Johnny wasn't here, he just disappeared. That ain't what you call due process or standard protocol or whatever for a social worker. You're supposed to come in and check around and ask questions anywho. That's when we knew something was right fishy.
Why didn't you just call Coastlandia Sentient Services and let them know?
Well, that's the thing, Mr. Carbon. We weren't sure how high up the food chain this thing went. Maybe the guy was sent by the giants up in Hightown. Fee-fi-fo fun?
Yeah, you know those Hightown Illuminitas are out there. Reptilian race of Ubermen using us for experiments and...
Todd!
I highly doubt this is to do with some massive, corrupt scheme of the government and corporations. But you had the right instinct, playing it cautious. So you've got a bun in the oven there.
Oh yes, this youngin's in the 3rd trimester of wetware development.
No gestational diabetes, kernel sickness.
No, nothing like that. Little Cyberling's healthy as a horse.
That's great. When was the last checkup?
Let's see, the 21st, yeah.
So, no other issues? The amniophate fluid in your gestatrix looks a little on the green side.
Well, the last ultrasound showed just the slightest hint of fetal acid syndrome, but the doctor gave us some nanomeds and said it should clear up in a couple weeks.
That's good to hear. I'm sure you do, and it's just standard protocol, but, since you guys are machine sentients, can I see your license to self-replicate if it's not too much trouble?
Sure thing, it's right over here.
They're gonna shoot me. Like, it's right here. Bam! It's expired, right?
Thanks so much.
License looks like it was issued by one of those fly-by-night black clinic operations. Plus, the license expired a couple of years ago, well before they conceived the robot baby. According to Sentient Statute 1143B, I could force her to have an abortion if I wanted to be a real asshole about it. Can't argue with the wife. That's not working. Cute baby you got there.
I see you've got a cute little mini bot there.
Haha, thank you, Mr. Carbon, sir.
How old?
13,486 cycles. I mean, Princess is 18 months as of this July.
Princess?
That's her name. We're hoping she aspires to reach for the stars, or at least the Geosync Sky City someday. She's our pride and joy.
I'm sure she is. I've got a couple ankle biters myself. Their mom does a great job.
That's great to hear, Mr. Carbon.
Please, just Carl will do. Do you mind if I have a look?
Of course, Mr. Carl.
Gonna have to look at this baby, find something wrong with it.
Ooh, who's a little cutie? I hear you're royalty, little princess. I'll be sure to get you a tiara for your birthday. Uh-oh, she knows my name. Now I've got to make good on that tiara, or she'll come for my head when she's queen. Probably nothing, and I hate to be the G-Man bureaucrat, but I have to ask, those burn marks on her chassis...
Oh, those are nothing. When we were assembling her ghost into her current shell, we had to replace a few panels with spare parts. Those burns were on the paneling of the previous robot.
Sorry, I just have to officially ask. Government mandates and all that crap, you know.
I understand, Carl.
There might be a few more areas to check, but I think I've got enough data now. Signs of abuse. I think I've checked every nook and cranny. I better talk to Miss Silica and include this investigation.
Well, I've collected all the information that I need, Mr. and Mrs. Silica. I'll contact you if we need anything else.
So everything's okay then? Our children aren't... We're not in any trouble?
Not as of now. Sentient Services CPS will need to do some further review of your case, and as I said, we'll contact you if we need to. I will still need to speak to Johnny at some point.
Okay.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Go in peace, my brother.
Have a good day, Mr. Carbon.
They're not bad folks, even for robots. They might still get their kids taken by CPS, but I sure as hell don't want to be the agent to do it. I'm out of here.
Have to turn in that report, though, right? I mean, they're still going to lose the kids. Hello?
Carbon?
Good news. I found the Silicas. I've just about wrapped up the CPS home visit.
That is good. Real good. Look, Carbon, we need you to do something for us.
What? What do you mean, we? The royal we?
The editorial we. We need you to find a reason to take the Silica's children into Child Protective Services.
What?
I already
Why?
did that.
What the hell? They haven't done anything to warrant immediate child removal, as far as I can see.
Look, they're living in a hopeless ghetto. Their oldest
My
kid is
report
getting
says
into
otherwise.
multiple felonies. He'll wind up doing 30 to life before he turns 19. You're doing them a favor. He'll have a better life in foster care.
What? As another statistic? Another one of the thousands of sentient machine foster kids who get abused to death, lobotomized on cyborg drugs each year, and wind up another kids for cash product to be experimented on by mega corporations and government?
Hey, where the hell do you get off questioning my authority? Maybe you've been off the force a while, so you forget what a chain of command is.
This is wrong, Shuffler. I'll admit, I've colored outside the lines, bent the law here and there as a cop, even broke it a few times. But it was always for the right reasons. Whatever you're doing here, think about it, man. Whatever this is about, it's nothing good.
This isn't about anything other than you continuing to have employment in a 60% unemployment cluster flag of the post-robot AI economy. I've got plenty of sob story ex-cops, ex-construction workers, ex-doctors, ex-everythings looking for a job, all just waiting to take your place.
So what? You gonna admin-splain to me how it is? Throw some Depression 2.0 graphs in my face? Like I'm not also a peon living in the slum sprawl every day. That's goddamn cliche, Shuffler, even for you. Cut the threat-mongering and fire me already. This wasn't a job. It was always just a piece of shit excommunication from the police department's sentence. See if I give a shit.
You really need to be the goddamn Boy Scout, huh, Carbon? Do you want to wind up living in some machine and Franken people-infested junkyard eating dog food for dinner? You think I like ordering people to take kids from their parents? No! Even if they're slum-dog potheads, it's a terrible thing tearing a child from his mother's arms. But I also have a wife and kids to take care of, in a big-ass high-city mortgage to float. You've got a wife, or an ex-wife too, right? Johnny, yeah. I've got your My Life profile up here on my screen. Beautiful kid you've got. I can see why you care about those ghetto bot kids. They're like surrogate children. You get to see them more than once a month after the divorce. You can be their guardian angel to make up for when you weren't there for your own son. Shame if something were to happen.
Don't you talk about my family, Shuffler, you son of a...
I'm trying to get you to think about your family, Carbon.
Yikes.
You stuck-up bastard. You don't get to be a hero. We're pawns in a feud bigger than we can imagine. Now, do you want to be a pawn that becomes collateral damage? Or the one that makes it across the board, gets promoted to a rook? Get off your goddamn romantic rebel high horse and turn the cogs of the machine. before Leviathan grinds you up and swallows you and yours. I'm done talking to you, Mr. Carbon. Mr. Social Worker. Find grounds to take that kid into custody or consider yourself terminated. I've already got Coastlandia PD inbound to facilitate the extraction of the children, along with the signed judge's order.
Yes, sir.
Well, I've already said yes to everything, so I don't think I have to find a reason. Hey look, old car. Crack in wall. Fluorescent green ooze in my arm.
I'm sorry.
Well, you do you, boo. Amber, did you see the fat cat emoji?
Oh, hi, Mr. Carbon. Back again so soon?
Unfortunately, Mr. and Mrs. Silica, we've discovered quite a few issues here in your household.
What do you mean we've discovered? You're talking all funny, compadre.
Oh. I'm real sorry to hear that, Mr. Carbon. Please let us know what we can do, and we'll take care of these here issues straight away.
Firstly, this apartment itself is not up to Coastlandia building codes. These walls are a collapse hazard.
Well, there ain't a whole lot we can do about that. The landlord hasn't shown his face in 3 months to repair so much as a shorty light. We can't afford to go buying actual building materials on my salary. This junkyard junk's all we got.
Unfortunately, Mr. Silica, your housing issues are not my responsibility. You'll need to take that up with Section 9 housing.
They denied our request for housing on account of an affordable housing shortage.
Please, Mr. Silica, do you have a license to operate that furnace and the other robotic development equipment?
Well, no. Coastlandia wouldn't give us a license to make parts. But we got broken ball joints, need oil changes, CPU defrags, arm replacements. We ain't got money nor insurance to go to a machine hospital. No one ever asked for no license, so I just assumed.
It doesn't matter what you assumed. You are illegally manufacturing prosthetics here that are way outside regulation.
What? I don't think I understand.
Your child is living here in dangerous conditions. According to Code 337, subsection C, because your child is living in dangerous conditions, I'm required by law to take your children into Cyborg Child Protective Services. It's nothing personal.
You're not serious. You've got to be shitting me.
Unfortunately, Mrs. Silica, I am dead serious.
There's got to be something we can do.
Oh, here come the Popo.
Oh my god! Suzette, get behind me!
Oh, Jesus!
Sir, ma'am, are either of you in possession of a weapon, or is there a weapon somewhere in the house?
No, you can't do this! Carl, tell him! Tell him this is just a misunderstanding!
I'm sorry, Todd. I can't.
Get away from our family! Get the flack away from our kids!
Sir, we have a court order to take your children into protective custody. For the sake of your family, please step aside.
No! This can't be happening! This is kidnapping!
Sir, step aside now.
Okay. Just don't hurt my wife and kid.
This is my child, my baby. Carl, you backstabbing bastard, you're tearing our family apart. How can you live with yourself? How can you sleep at night?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Silica. I'm sorry. This is out of my hands. Just do as they say and you won't be harmed.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to come and grab the baby, so please don't resist and don't fight me, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, just go easy on them, officers.
She gonna get shot.
You're hurting her!
Just pulling it by her head.
Get back! X-800 military model approaching. Engaging hostile.
Oh, shit.
Todd!
Jobs H. Christ! I said they wouldn't be harmed. Do you want to start another robot riot? Like the Trayvon King incident? He didn't do anything wrong.
You disobeyed a police command, sir. And don't worry, we do this all the time. We have a deal with the tech companies to limit media fallout. Besides, we're doing a good thing here, saving kids from abusive parents. Most of these machines are defective scum anyway. You should be proud of yourself. Okay, let's wrap this up. Secure the product.
Yes, sir. The product?
Where is the second humanoid dependent? The teenager, Johnny.
I don't know. Johnny wasn't at his school. The parents don't know where he is. What the hell? Aren't you guys gonna administer first aid? Start a police report?
Alright, we're done here. Put out an APB on Johnny Silica. Machine sentient. Last known robotic shell was 5'4". Blue, silver, chrome, heavy modification, black high-top Achilles attachments.
That description sounds familiar. The kid that was outside the door.
Where the hell are you going? This is a total breach of due process. Is he all right, Mrs. Silica?
No, I don't know. Oh, my baby Todd. Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for...
Oh, just go. Haven't you done enough here? Just get the hell away from it.
Question marks over there. No idea who that is. Something tells me they're involved in whatever's going on. Sure, let's go talk to him.
Who the hell are you?
Dot, dot, dot. He's one of those Mexican wrestling guys. What are they called?
Just what the hell is going on?
Luchadors, luchadors.
Say something! Hey, I'm talking to you!
About to blast my ass. Switching places or something weird. That was really interesting.
Oh, Jobs. My brain feels like it's been pureed in a blender. What the hell was that? I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm gonna find out. That punk-ass bot kid matched those SWAT guys' description of Johnny Silica, right down to the Reebok Future Step shoes. That underage smoking pissat was my client all along. He mentioned he got his smart cigarettes AI hacked at the arcade. That rings some bells from my time at CPD. We did some sting ops and informant fishing down there. Time for a trip down memory lane.
This scene right here actually reminds me a lot of Techno Babylon. Sorry. Windows updates trying to pop up on me. Here we are. Dickinston, Low City. Pretty rough humanoid and chimera-filled slum. Better watch my step. The arcade should be around here somewhere. Supposedly an underground hangout run by a robot gang called the Chrome Boys, who my client was running with. Their leader is a big-time drug lord, goes by the name of Proto J. Proto J? Proto J? Down here. Okay, let's not go in there. Spare machine parts, ostensibly an advertisement of wares, but to me, these look more like trophies from past Dickinston turf wars. Symbols of robo-ganger conquests. Just your friendly neighborhood humanoid fix-me-up shop. Not. 20 to 1 odds this is a facade for an illicit Roomba fighting ring or a drug network or some shit. A Roomba fighting ring. Can't figure that out. Can't figure out that stripper sign. I don't need a lap dance from a love bot right now. The sign appears to be plugged into an electrical outlet. Better stick the actual taser in the outlet rather than my finger, although my ex-wife would disagree. Don't personally need electroshock therapy right now. Charged up. An X900, slightly newer model of military robot favored by early adopters like the U.S. Congolese warlords, Mexican warlords. He's still got original manufacturer's parts, and he's not glitching, so probably his firmware is still intact. One of the lucky ones.
Hey, I need to get into the arcade. What's the cover?
The arcade? Never heard of it. You big into retro games, huh?
Yeah. I'm a competitive Galaga whiz. Ranked.
Really?
Oh, asshole. Not really. The arcade is supposed to be a secret underground club for robot kids.
What? Like an island of misfit toys for humanoid bots?
Yeah.
Like the Foot Clan place where the troubled youth gather to smoke, skateboard, play video games, and warehouse stolen VCRs and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Sounds about right.
Like that F-Society hacker hangout in Mr. Robot, where the anti-establishment misanthropes
Never
gather
heard
to
of it.
destroy
He's
the
gonna say
system,
that.
but run by actual robots?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Never heard of anything like that.
Later.
This dude.
Come on, snap out of the brain freeze.
Oh, he's on drugs. He's got that green shit dripping from him.
Damn it. Looks like it didn't work. He must be deep in a machine coma. Consciousness stuck in a recursive loop. When I was a cop, we used this shock technique on sentient machine suspects who try to shut themselves off during torture. Enhanced interrogation techniques.
You know, EIT.
It's risky, but if I could zap his skull case with enough voltage, I might be able to do a hard reset on his machine brain. Kinda like turning the router off and on again.
Okay, so a taser to the head is what he's saying. Hey, it looks like the taser brain defibrillation worked. Alright, let's go talk to him now that we shocked the shit out of him.
Buddy. Bionic Man. You know my friend Sid?
What?
Sid? Acid?
Hey.
Sorry, buddy. I'm not hustling LSD. I thought California Sunshine doesn't work on humanoid bots and other non-biologicals.
I'm talking about battery acid, Blender Boy. I need lithium ion juice, like now. You've got that swanky-danky arm, huh? You must know the Chrome Boys. Yeah? I'll give you cash, my solenoids, and backup coolant system. My motherboard! Whatever you want, I just need my lithium fix.
Yikes.
Slow down, you damn junkie. You know there's a reason that lithium crap failed all the product's safety tests, right?
Of course I know that. I was one of the thousands of high-tech cores conscious machines they manufactured to do the safety tests on. We were the Neil Armstrongs, the Buzz Lightyears, exploring the far reaches of cyber-drug-altered consciousness, the robotic Tim Learys. I've opened my third eye to things you wouldn't believe. Sailed solar flares on the surface of the sun. Watched attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion.
Are you sure you actually saw these things? Or did you just trip hallucinogens after binging on Blade Runner?
There are realities out there. In there. Hyper-realities, my friend. Realness is a lie. It's electromagnetic signals interpreted by your brain. It's all a figment of our imagination. You, me, the dirt on the sidewalk, the 80s neon, the low city, the high city, neo-feudal society. It's all an illusion.
Okay, Immanuel Kant. Let's say it's an illusion. I still have to live in this body, eat food, take a shit, work for neo-feudal bureaucratic assholes.
Deep-mouthed words, my friend. Hold on while I follow skepsize on your cone a moment.
For what?
You know, when they first came out with the lithium drug, it was called Crash, because it would crash any humanoid system you took it. A lot of us didn't come out of it. The neurotechs and scientists who tested the substances on us, they used to call us crash test dummies as a joke. Almost all of us went blue screen of death and never woke up again. Almost all. There were thousands, maybe millions of us. I don't know. I was living in a glass cage in an underground lab somewhere most of my life, in my life cycle. My activation time. Whatever we conscious robots have. Yeah, most of us wound up dead. Some of us were sold off to the MK Ultra 2 program. A few of us escaped. I guess I spent so much of my short existence tripping out of my E-mind I didn't really think about anything else.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Forget it, man. Water under the bridge of the stream of consciousness. Live in the now like the Mahatma Dalai Lama teaches. Life should be an infinite state of grooviness. Tell you what, score me some lithium. I'll help you get into this arcade place. Deal?
Okay.
Lithium!
Robo fiends. Typical.
That guy likes to talk a lot. Alright, this guy had a dialogue option about getting lithium, so let's ask him.
Know where I can find some liquid crystal?
I got no idea what you're...
Come on. I'm close personal friends with a high steel chrome boy. I'm cool, brobot.
You take with a chrome boy? Bullshizzy.
No shit. His handle is...
Proto J.
Proto J. And he'll be pissed if he finds out you stiffed the Coastlandia Gov connection that bailed him out of a 2-year sentence for cybernar trafficking.
Proto J, huh? No shit. You the high city fool for the $6 billion baller? Okay, $10 for a dime bag of myth. Real pure product tonight. Not cut with baby formula and antifreeze like usual.
Sounds like good stuff.
Iron Chef himself.
I'm a little short. I'll be back with the money.
Something tells me these guys don't do credit cards. Should be able to scrape up $10 cash somehow. Thought I had something in here. Is that just $1, or is that not actually in there? What's this guy gonna let me do for him?
Buddy, how can I get into the arcade?
Come on, officer. I ain't violating no parole terminals. Give me a break, dog. I'm all legit. Just upcycling this old patrol beater here. I'm cleaning this eyesore off the street. It's practically community service.
I ain't your parole officer, dog. I ain't no knock either. I just need to find the arcade to talk to my client, Proto J. I'm his defense attorney, and he's got to go over his trial speech, all that shit.
Bro, you not spitting no lawyer speak? You ain't got the flat $10,000 Dos suit and fresh fat grown baby face all them lawyer shops you got. You don't look like no attorney.
Have me or else. I defend underclass criminals. I don't make bank. Hey Derek, how's it going, man?
I work pro bono. One that pays for shit. Grew up in the ghetto myself. Human trash from Dickinston. I'm trying to give back, you know?
You from Low City too, huh? No shit. Yeah, I guess you do look like you can't afford the water premiums for a shower. Good thing my olfact sensor nose thingy is broken. What hood in Low City you be from? East side? West side?
Sunshine, that's where we were, right?
Princess Sybil Clington Bush's Sunshine Apartments. My parents were neo-hippie bohemians who like to mingle with transgenics and mech people.
Yeah, I can see that. You got that mulatto cyborg thing going on with your right-hand chrome there. Okay. Go up to the bouncer, that X900. Tell him I'm looking for a micro tokamak fusion cell for a T1138.
What?
A micro tokamak fusion cell, T1138.
Okay, thanks.
Oh,
T1138.
Man.
Yeah.
Nice reference.
You do right by Proto J. You'll always have backup in Dickinston. Do wrong. We'll grind your bones to make our friend. By which I mean, chop you up into pieces and upcycle your body parts into new chassis. Well, what you calls it? Environmentally conscientious, like that.
Alright, message received, dog.
This guy's kind of awkward. Character looks like a werewolf. Yeah, kind of.
Hey.
Yeah?
I'm looking for a micro tokamak fusion cell for a T1138.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and try the shuttered door behind me.
Guess the passphrase worked. Now I just need to put the right door code in. Shit. So I still need the $10 probably, huh? Don't seem to want to talk. Fire. Maybe there's $10 in quarters in the payphone. I could get the quarters out of this payphone's lockbox, and I can pay for things. Ah. Let's open her up. $10 in quarters coming right up. Gotta be at least $10 in coins. Jackpot. Lots of coins. Yeah, that's about $10. Nice. What do you mean that's not gonna work?
Okay, I got it.
Oh, wait. To get it from this guy, to give to him.
How much is that?
10.
Okay, here's the 10.
What the hell? Piggy bank full of quarters?
Like I said, I'm hitting up the arcade tonight. Needed quarters for the machines. I'm gonna wipe Proto J's top score off the Donkey Kong game.
Still have some quarters left over. I should probably save them for the arcade.
Party too hard, G-Man. Oh, put in a good word for me with Proto J when you meet up.
Love this little guy on the curb. Just want to give him a hug. Yeah, it's like a robotic dope fiend.
Hey,
I can't tell you that. This neural subroutine hard-coded into my head to make it impossible for me to say. Anyways, if you're actually tight with the grown boys, you should know it.
Okay, here's your Mythium, buddy. Now, can I get that door code?
Oh, my precious.
Can you pass me the door code before you start doing drugs and go robot comatose again? I really need to get into the arcade.
Okay. You can't just waltz into the arcade, Donkey Kong, or you'll get yourself barrel rolled. Rolled straight into a cyberware chop shop. Well, they're harvest that arm for the black market. Where do you think they get the spare parts for chassis repair, huh? The entrance is the shuttered door in front of the stripper center. The chassis repair thing is just a decoy. You gotta use the door code. Shit. I used to have the door code stored in my RAM, but it bit rotted the last time I shot up 10 doses at once. It's a Z86 Centium 3. Abandonware, really. So I don't mind abandoning it.
Did you just give me a piece of your brain?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Cyberbrain? Some shit. I don't know how my operating system works. I just operate it. Anyway, all you gotta do is recover the door code from my brain RAM. Oh, and before you can get in, you'll need to tell the bouncer the passphrase. They change it all the time, so you'll have to get it from someone, like that buzzsaw robot with the mohawk, maybe.
Okay, so I just decode your scrambled neural circuits to help me get into the arcade. Alright. Not that it's my business, but you do realize you're at the end of your downward spiral of drug use, don't you? From the looks of it, one more hit of Mythium and you're blue-screened forever. Permadeath.
Who's asking you to save me, Captain America? My actuators are going. I got those repo guys waiting to buzzsaw my fusion reactor out of me, and I'm losing my job's damn mind to silicon dementia. My cheating bitch of a girlfriend is gone. I got no kids, no friends. I'm just a defective product of hype tech. And you know what? I don't give a shit. I just want to go out tripping the hardest, most psychedelic balls possible.
Bon voyage, buddy. Suit yourself.
I'm like 90% sure that I just heard the Doom gunshot sound effects in the background with that music.
How do I
unscramble that?
Right.
Unscramble the brain, but how? This guy will help me?
Sorry, I have a shit memory.
Ooh.
Piece of the junky robot Cyberbrain. Apparently has the door code to the arcade stored in it somewhere. Might be able to recover the code if I use my right hand. Arm slot. There is a pistol gunshot, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Jobs Eights Christ. Half his brain was rotten to mush from these drugs. No wonder he was talking so crazy. Well, better look for that door code. Seven hits returned. Wait, do I have to actually type? Whoa. Konami cheat code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Works on all games in the arcade. I'm gonna have to make a note that the Konami code works. Result 2. Reminder, don't forget to back up source code before injection of substance D666. Call of Destruction entry. Competition fee is $20 at the arcade. Police code for Mythium drug trafficking, 384. I wonder if I'm gonna need that. Yeah, there it goes again. And now he remembered her that way. Her face bathed in restless laser light, features reduced to a code, her cheekbones flaring scarlet as Wizard's castle burned, forehead drenched with azure when Munich fell to the tank war, mouth touched with a hot gold as a gliding cursor struck sparks from the wall of a skyscraper canyon. Neuromancer. Was that 5? Door code for the arcade, 1985. Okay. What, 7? The purest case of an intelligence explosion would be an AI rewriting its own source code. Of course it's 1985. Shuttered door. This one's got a lot of fresh looking scrapes and dents. Been opened a lot recently. There's a keypad on the door. Access granted. Dickenstonian. Enter the doorway? Yes. This must be the arcade. Alright. We made it, guys. We're in the arcade. But with that, I think that I am gonna go ahead and call it a night here. I'm calling it short just a little bit. But I still got a few things to do before bed, so I want to just cut it off a few minutes early here so I can be sure to get some things done. But thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for going through this with me. I'll be back tomorrow with this game at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow is the 3rd, so I'll be back tomorrow and the day after with this game. We'll see if we can finish it before the 5th, which I think I'm going to be starting a new game called The Inmates, which is a horror game. So I will be back tomorrow, and keep an eye out for me to start Inmates, and I'll be sure to post updates on social media and all that. And thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. Be sure to come back tomorrow if you want to figure out what happens in this arcade. Hope you guys have a great night. Have a good one.